Hi guys, welcome to the third video on figurative language. As always, make sure that you go and grab your notebook for Cornell notes. And sorry if you hear a lot of noise in the background. They are doing construction next door. Today, we are going over some more tools that you can use to take your creative writing to the next level. But first, let me ask you a question. Have you ever gotten in a fight with an inanimate object? You know, a type of object that really has no feelings, it has no way of hurting you, but maybe, just maybe, it is out to get you. It mocks you. Well, we're going to talk about what that is called in this video. In particular, we will be going over personification versus anthropomorphism. What are they and what is the difference? We will also be going over hyperbole and why using it can improve the imagery in your writing. Remember, imagery is a picture that we imagine in our heads while reading a poem or a descriptive piece of prose. Hashtag accidental alliteration. Personification is a figure of speech in which a thing, such as an idea or an animal, are given human attributes. Think about when people say, love runs away from me, or that stupid rock hit me. Well, we know love can't actually run away from you because love is a thing and it doesn't have legs. Or that stupid rock hit me. Well, the rock is not stupid and it did not hit you, someone threw it at you, right? Well, the non-human objects are portrayed in such a way that we feel they have the ability to act like human beings. For example, take a look at this poem. This one is called What the Rattlesnake Said by Rachel Lindsay, and it is exploding with personification. The moon's a little prairie dog. He shivers through the night. He sits upon his hill and cries, for fear that I will bite. The sun's a bronco. He's afraid, like every other thing, and trembles, morning, noon and night, lest I should spring and sting. In the first stanza, the moon is described to be shivering, crying, and afraid. In the second stanza, the sun is also afraid and trembles. Now we all know that the moon and sun do not actually do any of these things, but why do you think the author put them? If you said that the author added this as a metaphor for something else, then you are right. Now let's look at anthropomorphism. Just like personification, anthropomorphism adds human-like qualities to inanimate objects. However, in this instance, rather than the speaker only pretending that he can actually interact with the thing, the speaker actually does. Think about characters such as Lumiere from The Beauty and the Beast. Lumiere is a candelabra that can not only speak but can sing and dance.
This is Lumiere.
Enchanté, chérie.
If there's anything we can do to make your stay more comfortable.
Ow! I am a little hungry.
Although Lumiere is a good example of anthropomorphism, this example is a little tricky because Lumiere is technically a man trapped in the body of a candelabra. A much more precise example is one of my personal favorites, the Brave Little Toaster. Here, there are no trapped humans, but only talking appliances having heartfelt adventures.
Well, you can do what you like. We're not gonna give up hope.
That's real touchin', Toaster. You're gonna get me bawling like a baby any time now.
Now, let's move on to another incredibly important, perhaps the most essential. Oh my god, whatever will we do without this figurative language tool? Hyperbole.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Hyperbole is a figure of speech that involves exaggeration of ideas to try and emphasize something in particular. We use this kind of talking all the time. See what I did there?
I get it.
I don't get it.
Essentially, by me saying all the time, I'm exaggerating because we are not always speaking using hyperbole. However, I am exaggerating to point out how common it is to speak that way. Think about if you have ever heard anybody, including yourself, say anything like, I'm so hungry, I could eat a horse. He ran faster than the wind. I'm the worst student ever. Or, we make the best coffee ever.
You did it! Congratulations! World's best cup of coffee. Great job, everybody. It's great to meet you. Hi.
Come over here, boy.
We obviously see hyperbole in the world, but hyperbole is also seen in writing. Some of the most iconic instances of hyperboles are found in American folktales.
with my double blade axe and my hobnail boots. I go where the timber's tall. When there's work to be done, don't mess around. Just sing right out for Paul. Hey, Paul. I'm coming, boys. Paul Bunyan. Paul Bunyan. He's 63, axe handles high, with his feet on the ground and his head in the sky. Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. Paul Bunyan. Paul Bunyan.
The one that comes to mind is Paul Bunyan. This is a folktale about a man that is 63 axe handles high and could cut down a tree with one swing. Let's read an excerpt from the actual story. Well now, one winter it was so cold that all the geese flew backwards and all the fish moved south and even the snow turned blue. Late at night it got so frigid that all the spoken words froze solid before they could be heard. People had to wait until sunup to find out what the folks were talking about the night before. As you can see, none of the things being spoken about are possible, but the reason they are exaggerating is to help paint a picture of how things were for Paul Bunyan. You see how the hyperbole helps with the imagery in your head to help you get an idea of how the setting was for the story? Well, that's it for this video. Please feel free to reach out with any questions. As always, I'm available most of the time, and I'm pretty fast to email, so let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. Have a great day.